Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Effortless Marketing, where we turn complex marketing strategies into simple, actionable steps for your business. I'm your host, Hailey Hodge, and whether you're tuning in with a notepad or just listening in while you sip your morning coffee, I'm so glad you're here. We are back with our mini-series, Marketing 101. Today, we're tackling a topic that sits at the heart of every growth-minded small business: how to create a successful marketing campaign. If you've ever wondered why some brands seem to have a steady flow of new customers and loyal fans, while others struggle to get noticed, the secret often lies in their approach to marketing campaigns. So, what exactly is a marketing campaign? Think of it as a coordinated set of activities designed to achieve a specific business goal. Whether that's launching a new product, boosting your brand's visibility, or driving more sales. Unlike one-off promotions or sporadic social posts, a strategic campaign is built around a clear objective, a targeted audience, and a consistent message delivered across multiple channels. It's the difference between throwing spaghetti at the wall and cooking up a delicious, memorable meal. Your campaign is the recipe that brings all the ingredients together. Why are campaigns so important, especially for small businesses? For starters, they help you stand out in a crowded marketplace. With a well-planned campaign, you're not just hoping customers will stumble across your business. You're guiding them through a journey, from awareness to interest, and finally to action. This journey, often called the marketing funnel, is where you nurture relationships, build trust, and turn curious browsers into enthusiastic buyers. But here's the best part: strategic campaigns don't just boost results, they also help you save money. By focusing your efforts on the right audience with a clear goal in mind, you avoid wasted spend and increase your return on investment. That means every dollar and every minute you put into marketing works harder for your business. Over the next few segments, we'll break down the different types of campaigns you can run, how to set goals that actually drive results, why brand consistency matters, and how to use data to keep improving your efforts. Whether you're new to marketing or looking to sharpen your strategy, you'll walk away with practical steps to launch your next campaign confidently. So, let's dive in and unlock the secrets of strategic marketing campaigns for small business success. When it comes to launching a successful marketing campaign, one size definitely doesn't fit all. The real magic happens when you match the right campaign type to your unique business goals, audience habits, and resources. Let's break down some of the most effective formats you can use and how to decide which is best for your next big push. First up, email marketing. This old-school digital tool remains one of the most powerful ways to nurture relationships and drive conversions. Think of your email list as your VIP club. You can send out regular newsletters to keep customers engaged, set up drip campaigns to guide new subscribers toward making a purchase, or even send out short surveys to get feedback and tailor your offers. The beauty of email: it's direct, personal, and measurable. Next, let's talk about social media marketing. Platforms like Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn are where your customers are already spending their time. Social campaigns are all about sparking conversations and building community, while also giving you the chance to drive traffic right back to your website or shop. Whether you're launching a new product, running a contest, or just sharing behind-the-scenes moments, social media lets you meet your audience where they are. Now, if your goal is to build trust and establish your business as an expert, content marketing might be your best bet. This could mean publishing blog posts, creating helpful guides, or even hosting educational webinars. The idea is to provide real value, answering questions, solving problems, and becoming the go-to resource in your niche. Over time, this builds credibility and keeps your brand top of mind. Don't overlook direct mail marketing either. Yes, actual mail in your customers' hands. Sending postcards or flyers, especially with scannable QR codes, can be a standout way to support your digital campaigns and reach folks who might not be glued to their screens. And then there's paid media advertising. Running targeted ads, whether online or offline, can quickly boost brand awareness and put your message in front of the right people based on their location, interests, or behavior. It's especially useful when you want fast results or need to get the word out to a new audience. Finally, think about running specific product marketing campaigns to spotlight a particular item or collection, or brand awareness campaigns simply to introduce your business to potential customers. As you consider your options, ask yourself, what are you trying to achieve, and where does your audience spend their time? The right campaign type is the one that aligns with your goals and connects with your customers in a way they'll notice and appreciate. Stay tuned, because in our next segment, we'll dive into how to set measurable goals that ensure your campaigns deliver real, trackable results. Let's roll up our sleeves and talk about one of the most critical and often overlooked pieces of any successful marketing campaign: setting measurable goals. Now, I know goal setting can sound a little, corporate, but trust me, it's the foundation that keeps all your creative campaign ideas grounded and effective. Without clear goals, you're basically driving without a destination. You might move forward, but you'll have no idea if you're getting closer to where you actually want to be. So, what makes a great campaign goal? First, it needs to be specific and measurable. Instead of saying, "I want more customers," try, "I want to increase website signups by 25% in the next quarter." That way, you know exactly what you're aiming for, and you'll be able to tell if you hit the mark. These goals become the compass for everything you do, from the emails you send to the posts you create on social media. For example, if your goal is to grow your newsletter subscriber list to 1,000 by the end of quarter 2, your campaign tactics might include a lead magnet, referral incentives, or a series of engaging automated emails. If your goal is to get in front of new audiences, you might aim to speak at 3 industry events this year, or collaborate with influencers who reach your target market. Here's another tip. Before you launch any campaign, jot down your current numbers, your baseline metrics. How many subscribers do you have now? How many event appearances did you make last year? These benchmarks give you a starting point, so you can accurately measure the impact of your efforts. Let's look at a few sample goals to make this even clearer. Campaign objective: increase brand awareness by 25%. Tactic 1: grow newsletter subscribers to 1,000 by the end of Q2. Tactic 2: speak at 3 industry events over the next year. Tactic 3: grow your Instagram followers to 1,500 by September. Notice how each of these goals is tied to a specific number and time frame. That's what makes them actionable and trackable. And when you know what you're tracking, you can adjust your approach along the way, maybe doubling down on what's working or tweaking what isn't. So, as you're planning your next campaign, take a moment to write down your own measurable goals. Trust me, this simple step will pay off in clarity, motivation, and results. Up next, we'll talk about the secret ingredient that ties all your efforts together: brand consistency and outreach. Don't go anywhere. Let's dive into one of the most powerful, yet sometimes underestimated, aspects of a successful marketing campaign: brand consistency and outreach. Imagine you're walking through a crowded market and you hear a familiar voice calling out your name. Instantly, you turn and pay attention. That's exactly what brand consistency does for your business. It helps your message cut through the noise, so your customers recognize and trust you, no matter where they encounter your brand. First, let's talk about your unique voice and value. Every campaign is an opportunity to showcase what makes your business different: your story, your style, your promise to customers. When your emails, social posts, and even physical mailers all sound like you build a distinctive identity that stands out from competitors. It's like having your own signature that customers can spot a mile away. Consistency isn't just about logos or color schemes. It's about reinforcing your value at every touch point. Whether someone's reading your latest blog post, opening an email, or seeing a flyer, the experience should feel seamless and familiar. This kind of reliability sends a subtle but powerful message: you can trust us. We know what we stand for. But here's where it gets tricky. How do you stay top of mind without overwhelming your audience? It's all about balance. For email, some businesses find success with monthly newsletters, while others use more frequent automated messages for new subscribers or special promotions. With direct mail, you might send an initial postcard and follow up 2 or 3 weeks later to re-engage. On social media, posting frequency can vary. Some brands thrive on daily updates, while others focus on just a few high-quality posts each week. The key is to maintain a rhythm that keeps your business visible, but never feels spammy or intrusive. Listen to your audience's feedback. If unsubscribe rates spike or engagement dips, it might be time to ease up. Automation tools can be a lifesaver here. They help you maintain a consistent schedule, ensure your messaging is on brand, and free up your time to focus on creativity and strategy. So, as you plan your outreach, remember, consistency builds trust, and trust builds loyalty. Aim for memorable, value-driven interactions that make your business the familiar voice customers are always happy to hear. Next up, we'll explore how to use data and testing to fine-tune your campaigns for even better results. Stay with me. If there's one thing that separates the most successful marketing campaigns from the rest, it's this: the commitment to testing, tracking, and learning every step of the way. Why is tracking so important? Simply put, it takes the guesswork out of your marketing. Instead of relying on a hunch or hoping for the best, you're using real data to see what's working and what's not. That means every campaign gets smarter, more effective, and more efficient over time. So, what should you be keeping an eye on? Start with the basics: open rates and click-through rates for your emails, engagement and follower growth on social media, conversion rates for your landing pages, and of course, your return on investment, ROI. These metrics give you a clear picture of how your audience is interacting with your content and where you're seeing the best results. One powerful tool in your toolkit is A/B testing, also known as split testing. This involves running 2 versions of an email, ad, or web page, each with a small difference, like a new subject line or a different image, to see which one performs better. Over time, these small tweaks can add up to big improvements in your campaign's effectiveness. For example, you might discover that emails with a question in the subject line get 20% more opens, or that a certain color on your call to action button leads to more clicks. But tracking isn't just about collecting numbers. It's about interpreting what those numbers mean and using them to make informed decisions. If you notice a dip in engagement after increasing your email frequency, that's valuable feedback. If a particular social media post goes viral, analyze what made it resonate, and don't be afraid to pivot if you're not seeing the results you want. Real-time analytics tools make it easier than ever to spot trends and adjust your strategy on the fly, no matter the size of your business. Here's another key point: don't view campaign failures as setbacks. Each experiment, even the ones that flop, gives you insights into your audience's preferences. The best marketers are always learning, always adapting, and always looking for ways to do better next time. So embrace testing and tracking as a core part of your marketing process. Keep experimenting, keep learning, and watch as your results and your confidence grow with every campaign. In our final segment, I'll pull together the key takeaways and share how you can start building campaigns that grow alongside your business. Stick around. As we bring today's episode to a close, let's take a quick look back at what we've covered. Because building a marketing campaign that truly moves the needle starts with mastering a few simple but powerful fundamentals. First, remember that every successful campaign begins with a clear, measurable goal. Whether you want to grow your email list, boost sales, or get your brand in front of new eyes, defining exactly what you want to achieve sets the stage for everything that follows. Next, choose the right campaign type for your audience and objectives. Maybe you'll dive into email marketing, spark conversations on social media, create value through content, or even send out eye-catching direct mail. The best campaigns often combine a few of these channels for maximum impact. Brand consistency is your secret weapon. Make sure every touchpoint, every email, post, or ad reflects your unique voice and value. This builds trust, keeps your business top of mind, and helps you stand out in any crowded marketplace. Don't forget, effective outreach means finding the sweet spot between staying visible and respecting your audience's space. And then, of course, there's the ongoing work of testing and tracking. Data isn't just for big corporations. Small businesses can use it to learn what's working, make quick adjustments, and turn every campaign into a learning opportunity. Now, if all this sounds like a lot to juggle, here's some great news. AI-powered tools can make the process effortless. Imagine writing your campaign content for Google, social media, email, and more in just minutes. Craftify AI can do all of this and more. With the right technology, you can automate the heavy lifting, freeing up your time to focus on creative strategy, customer relationships, and growing your business. It's all about working smarter, not harder, and making sophisticated marketing accessible, no matter your experience or resources. So here's my challenge for you. Start outlining your next campaign today. Set a specific goal. Pick a channel that fits, and don't be afraid to lean on technology to help you bring it all together. Remember, as your business grows, your campaigns can grow right along with you, scaling, adapting, and evolving to meet new challenges and opportunities. Thank you so much for joining me on Effortless Marketing. I hope today's episode inspired you to take that next step towards simple, strategic marketing success. Be sure to tune in next time when we'll explore even more ways to boost your brand and connect with your audience. And as always, valuable marketing tips in the time it takes to sip your morning coffee.